Hello guys, today we have something special for you. We are going to be reviewing the Toyota Prado Landcruiser, and I'm going to give you a brief history about the car. First, this car has been in production since 1996. This is a 2016 model Toyota Prado, and I'm going to tell you all about it, all the features that comes with the car, and why people love this car. Come with me. So we are going to look under the hood, which is the name of our channel, under the hood. Please like and subscribe. First thing you are going to notice, it's a very clean car. This particular car, which is the Toyota Prado Tz.G, it comes with a 2.8 liter diesel that produces 170 horsepower with around 450 newtons meters of torque. The engine is basic, nothing special about the engine. It's a very reliable engine, but has a lot of power. But we are going to tell you more about the engine and the trim levels that come with the car. So now, we are going to look at the front profile of the car. One thing you'll notice that is distinct with this car is the headlights. These are not your normal headlights. These are LED headlights that we call the teardrop, with the teardrop shape. At the center we have the grille. We have the chrome grille to show you the prestige. People love grille, people love chrome. At the center we have the Toyota badge. It's a very huge badge. We have the parking sensors. Nothing much about the front, just the fog lights, the parking sensors, and the car looks muscular, it looks aggressive, it looks bold on the road, thanks to the cosmetic surgery this car came from since the previous generation. This car comes with a refreshed grille, refreshed lights, LED lights. And when you come with this trim of the Tz.G, you get some of the advantage that this car comes with. Moving to the side of the car, this is where you realize this is just not any normal car. This is a 4x4 SUV. These are cars that are meant to go off-road, to take you anywhere on any other terrain. One particular interesting thing is this car comes standard with 17-inch alloy rims that you can upgrade to 18 alloy rims. As you can see, the treads, they are meant for going off-roading, and it has a very large profile that can be able to absorb the shocks that come when you go off-roading. Also, one interesting thing is the ground clearance. As you can see, it has a high ground clearance, so that when you are going off-roading, the car cannot be brushed easily by the bushes or stones. Also, we have a retractive side step. This one, since this is a car that is high up, this one helps you when you are climbing in the car. I'll show you one thing. As you can see, this car it sits pretty high up. So one thing is that you have to step in to get into the car, like this. As you can see. Another interesting feature about the car, this car comes standard with LED lights. And as you can see, we have something special. We have the Landcruiser logo inside the lights to remind you where the money is. At the back, when you come at the back, this is where things get really, really crazy for most of you guys. First, you have the chrome with your Landcruiser and your Toyota badge at the middle. Then you have something very special that we're going to explain today. We have this Tz.G. This Prado is a Tz.G trims. We have different trims that Prado comes with, and we are going to demystify the myths about the trims that this car comes with. First of all, we have the TX, we have the TXL, we have the VX, the VXL, we have the GX, we have the Altitude, the Kakadu, the TZ, and the Tz.G. First, there are two types of Prado. There's one that comes with a spare wheel at the back, and then another one that comes with a spare wheel at the bottom. Utaona yenye iko na mguu nyuma na ingine ika na mguu hapa chini. Gari zote zinakuja na mguu nyuma, those that comes with the wheel at the back, the spare wheel at the back. Those cars originate either from Australia or South Africa. Others that come with the wheel at the bottom, they originate from Japan. So those cars that come with the wheel at the back, they're usually 3-liter diesel. The ones that come with the wheel at the bottom, they're usually 2.8 diesel. The reason is, when this wheel is at the bottom, most of the Prados don't have don't have space for the spare fuel tank, so wanaweka hapa nyuma. So to have an extra reserve tank at the bottom, so unapata hizo gari zenye ziko na the wheel at the back, they usually 3 liter, na zenye zimeweka mguu chini, they are 2.8 liter. So coming to the entry trim, that's the base level. Ile the basic yenye utapata kama Prado inaitango TX, the TX Prado. That is the Prado that comes with a 2.7 liter petrol. From there now you get the TXL. The TXL and the TX zimeachana kidogo sana. The only difference those two cars that have is, one is you have an option, you can get an option leather seats. You can have an option of the sunroof. The other thing you can get is the option of the cool box. Those are the only difference between the TX and the TXL. Coming to the VX, the VXL, the TX, the TZ, and the Tz.G. So those are the trims that come with leather seats as standard, moonroof standard, cool box standard. So let's note this. The Tz.G is the highest trim that comes from Japan, while the Kakadu is the highest trim that comes from Australia. Utasikia Kakadu, utasikia Tz.G. Those are the highest trim, different location. But all cars, all Prados, zinatengenezewa Japan, but for different markets. But sisi tuna source huku Kenya, we have several markets. We have Australia, we have South Africa, and we have Japan. And that's why I've told you the Tz.G is the highest trim that comes from Japan. The Kakadu is the highest trim that comes from Australia. The TX is the basic trim. Hiyo ni ile the cheapest you can get in the market. But now it's not that cheap when it comes with other options like the leather seats, the moonroof, the cool box, the 360 view camera. It doesn't come cheap. So basically, this being a 4x4 SUV, it's a family SUV, and it comes standard as a 7-seater. Kuna zile utapata na as a 5-seater, but most zinakuja kama 7-seater. Let's watch the boot space that this car comes with. As you can see at the back, we have a plenty of boot space. You can fit all your family goods, the cargo, the briefcase. Ukienda Ocha, this is the car that you need. Because the advantage is, one, it's a 4x4, it's a family SUV, and it can seat 7 people. Right now, the car is configured to a 5-seater, but the third row, you can incline it and accommodate 2 more extra people. This is how you do it. At the back, on the side, you have 2 buttons for the 2 extra seats. So kuzipandisha, you just press them, And there you have it. The only problem is that ukipandisha the 2 extra seats, the boot space becomes cramped. Even a briefcase can't fit. So basically, if you are traveling 7 people, cargo, sahau. But if you are traveling 5 people, you can put as much luggage at the back as possible, and you'll be very comfortable, even for long distances. Lazima tupande stairs, the side steps, so that you can get into the car. So this is your cockpit. So this is the driver's area, the cockpit, and everything looks pretty well. So first, you have your leather stitched steering wheel. You have your volume controls. You have your infotainment controls. The car comes with keyless entry. You have your key over here. It's a basic key. And to start the car, you press your foot on the brake, and then you push the start-stop button, and your car comes alive. One interesting thing that you'll notice about this car is the leather, the amount of leather and the amount of effort that they have put in this car. So first, it comes with the leather-wrapped steering wheel. You have soft leather at the door, at the cabin, on the dash, everywhere. You have on the armrest, you have a soft padded leather. All the seats come standard with the leather. This is creaming. This is the cream. And also you have a luxurious finish of wood. You have a wood finish on the glove box, at the center console, on the door, and even on the gear lever. Another thing you'll notice is this car comes with a cool box. Watu wa masafa marefu wenye wanaenda in the hot areas. To open the cool box, you have a mini refrigerator over here. You can put your drinks and they will remain chill throughout the journey. Heated seat settings. You have your USB port. You have your auxiliary port. You have your power voltage port. You have your standard gear lever. Also, this car comes with height. You have hill descent control. Also, you have the traction control buttons over here. You have a little bit of storage. You can put your phone. You can put your phone over there. On the side, at the door, you have extra storage for putting. You can put your bottles over here. Extra storage. You have cup holders over here. Okay. The other thing we are going to talk about is the front. This is where the magic happens. So this car comes with analog dials. You can control the analog gauges using the. You have your volume buttons. You have your volume buttons. Comes with pretty very good music system. You won't regret it when you buy this car. The other thing you'll notice, and it's only in the Tz.G, is the 360 view camera. As you can see, this camera you can see on the front, back, and both sides. So, as you can see, I can see the side profiles of the car. I can see at the front, at the back. So this is the only trim level of the car, the Tz.G Prado that comes with the 360 camera. Hutapata ingine ikiwa nayo unless you install it manually. All said and done, this car comes with a 6-speed automatic gearbox that is connected to we said a 2.8 liter diesel that produces around 170 horsepower. So we have your sun visors, the magic mirrors. Then, as I told you, this is the highest trim. So it will come with the moonroof. As you can see, we have the moonroof over here. Tukitaka kufungua, there it is. So you can cruise with your car as you enjoy the fresh air. Let's close this one. Let's go and look at the back and see what it has. Guys, we are at the back, and as you can see, there is luxury everywhere. Leather seats at the back also. We have the wooden trims on the doors. We have leather on the doors also. And it's really comfortable at the back. We have a lot of space here. As you can see, we have a lot of leg room. For somebody who's pretty tall, you have a lot of leg room. Headroom is very good. And you can sit very comfortably, 3 people here. Let me move at the center. As you can see, we don't have a lot, very huge hump in the middle. So someone sitting in the middle seat will be very comfortable for long distances also. You have your climate controls over here. You have your charging port. And yeah, it's a very, 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 very comfortable car at the back. So guys, we are driving the Prado Tz.G. As you can tell from these guys are very comfortable car to drive. One thing you'll notice is that it has a high ground clearance and therefore a high center of gravity. We are currently off-road, and you can see the soft suspension of the Tz.G, the Prado, is able to take the heat pretty well. And the car has a lot of power. When you press it, it has power when you need it. One thing that makes the Prado a very capable car is the engineering behind it. That is the body on frame chassis. This is one of the technology that makes the Prado, the TX Prado, a very capable 4x4 off-road. Because when you are busy off-roading on the mountains, Kenda Gishagi, the stress that comes from the chassis is not transmitted or is not passed to the body. So there you have, guys. You have seen the Tz.G, the Toyota Prado. And for those who don't have a lot of money, you can still get the entry trim, that is the TX, and you will really, really enjoy this car. As you can see, it comes with heated leather seats. You have the moonroof. You have the cool box, that's the mini refrigerator for your drinks. And above all, the selling point for this car is its off-road capabilities, the 4x4. This is not a fast car. I will really stress on that, because when you're cornering or when you are going fast, you will hear a lot of body rolls, and it can be unstable at high speed. So hizi si zile Subaru zenyu ziko chini. This is a car with a high center of gravity, high ground clearance. So guys, hii ni gari tu ya starehe, and for those who want adventure and moving off-road, this is your car. I would highly recommend it. And also, as we finish, we are going to say thank you to Car Soko, those who have sponsored us today with the Toyota Prado Landcruiser. They are located at the village market. You can go and visit their yard, and you'll get amazing, amazing, amazing discounts. So see you there on our next episode. Don't forget to click, like, and subscribe.